So, a lot of Star Wars fans are divided about something today, which means that it's basically just a normal day. But for today's particular issue, I feel is especially egregiously stupid. And a lot of fans need the smallest excuse to complain about anything. Let's go ahead and get into what all the uproar is about today on Twitter and other platforms. In an interview that dropped today, Lars Mikkelsen, who of course is Grand Admiral Thrawn, was Grand Admiral Thrawn in Rebels, and now is Grand Admiral Thrawn in Ahsoka, was asked a question. Did you ever go back and watch the old Rebels episodes just to familiarize yourself with how you voiced Thrawn and played him before? To which Lars very normally said, no, I didn't really. We needed to do something else, so I wanted to detach myself from that in order to create something new. Now, this is a comment that set a lot of people off. Many people concerned that Lars may not know exactly where to take the character or how to perform as the character anymore, and some fans even writing off his performance entirely in Ahsoka in a series where we have not seen him speak yet. With that said, I actually think that there can be an intelligent spin put on this. It's clear that the Thrawn that we'll be meeting in Ahsoka and the Thrawn that we left in Rebels are going to be very different. It's been over 6 years since the events of the Rebels finale, and these characters have been through a lot. Not only that, when Grand Admiral Thrawn left the known universe, he was not in control of the Empire, and he was not quote-unquote the heir to the Empire yet. Now though, as we meet him, not only has the Shadow Council gathered around him, and the Imperial remnants gathered around him, deeming them their new leader, and again, essentially heir to the Empire, but Thrawn's goals are now completely different. Thrawn's goals are not about preserving an empire anymore, it's about taking back what the Empire lost. He has to be more ruthless and cunning than ever, and he's been through a lot more than ever. And that appears is exactly what Lars Mikkelsen is saying here. The Thrawn that we see from Rebels and the Thrawn that we're going to see now are going to be obviously different. Exactly like how the Obi-Wan Kenobi that we meet and leave in Revenge of the Sith is going to be very different from Ben Kenobi that we meet in A New Hope. Events and times change people. And to send this off, let's not act like Lars Mikkelsen doesn't know exactly how to play this character already. He gives one of, if maybe the best voice performance in all of Star Wars Rebels, is super threatening, and the idea that we could get an even more vicious depiction of Thrawn, a Thrawn who is ready to attack and move on the galaxy with no strings attached as the heir to the Empire, in my mind is a completely positive thing. With that said, obviously, Lars Mikkelsen and Ahsoka could suck as a whole, but I have all the reason to believe that it won't. We've been pretty disappointed in a lot of the Star Wars projects in the past, but everything that's come out about Ahsoka so far has been really compelling. Not to mention reports that indicated that Dave Filoni was given his film because of how well Lucasfilm thought Ahsoka was. But anyway guys, I just wanted to get on here and share a little bit of my opinions on the news. Let me know if you like these different type of videos where we sort of break from the universe, and I just share my quick thoughts on things going on in the fandom and Star Wars as a whole. As always, my friends, may the Force be with you, and I hope to see you again soon.